I said, "Come, we got to back it." Like, you know, every goal that goes in, yay! Come on, you can do it. We turned the corner.
No, and then when I won, every time I was winning, you're like, irrelevant wins that lead to nothing are irrelevant. I'm like, look at this guy.
It's true, man. Celebrating wins and that lead to nothing. You're about 14th.
Oh, I'm 10th. I was 17th when I started.
No, you've turned it around. You've turned it around. It's mad. Well, and then you've sacked Fergie before you've sacked him.
It's outrageous. You know what I'm saying? With the Fergie one, yo, I'm glad he's out. Like, he's that you lot couldn't find a replacement. We've seen Spurs.
No one available, Flawless.
Go on, offside. Go on.
There's no one available, Flawless. Who's available?
No one's available. Yeah, no one's available. Flick went Barcelona, but no one's available. I was talking about, hey, you know what? Go get Hansi Flick. He's there. He didn't even have a job. Go get Hansi Flick. Ruben Amorim's there, like with Ange Postecoglou. Was he not 7th or 8th choice for Spurs? I think Arne Slot for Liverpool was 2nd choice because they wanted Alonso. No one can tell me that Enzo Maresca was Chelsea's 1st choice. They was like, yeah, go get. No. But you look down the list and these lot are talking like, oh, there's no one else available. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. The rumor was like, oh, yeah, it's because of FFP why they didn't sack him and the money. And Ornstein came out and said it's nothing to do with that. Which common sense tells you it's nothing to do with that. The United print. I was saying, look at the amount of money we just spent in the summer. So no one can't tell me we can't spend 15, 17.5 million, 20 million, whatever it is to get rid of him. They kept him because of their incompetence. They kept him because they wanted to keep him after wanting to get rid of him. And then they gave him more. They gave him 2 managers to help him. They gave him more money to spend. They added more talent to the squad. And we look just as bad, arguably worse. And there's still people backing this and backing Ineos, which is why I was never giddy in the first place. And why can't we finish 3rd? Have you seen the manager and team? That's why we can't finish 3rd or 4th. Outrageous, man. Outrageous.
Why do you have to pin that comment? Let's move forward. Listen, we've got a lot to get through today. We ain't got time for these comments like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, run through these likes as well. But yeah, I think it's mad, bro. I can't lie. Yeah, like how many piss poor results do you like have to get? How many times do you have to get embarrassed? Like, and let's not talk about the Liverpools of this world and all that, yeah, because Liverpool's got a decent record against you anyway. Yeah, but Bournemouths, Crystal Palaces, Fulhams, like Galatasaray's, like Copenhagen,
FC20,
like teams like this, FC20. Oh my days,
can't be FC20 at home. FC and they was, and the crazy part is about it, Gunnar. They were well worth the draw. I can't even argue and say, oh, we was the better side and we deserved to win. A draw was a fair result. Like, they weren't better than us. They were just bang average, but they're just well organized. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're a well organized outfit, worked hard. And Ericsson came out after that game and said, yeah, they wanted it more. I personally don't think it was that, but that's what he's saying. But hey, United fans have said it all season long, right off this season. I've read off the season before it started. Strapping.
They've written off the season already. Look at this. Look, this is mad.
I wrote off before it started. You can't.
This is what Big Dean has done to these fan base, man. This fan base, they're fuming.
But that's a mile off. People think, oh, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm telling everyone it's an oncoming train. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to keep walking on the track. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep walking down the track. I'm off. I am not involved in this. I see you lot. You know what? It was a train. Did you not hear it? You will clearly just, again, red-tinted glasses. It's fair. But even that Galatasaray team last season, it's like, did they finish 3rd or did they finish? I don't even know if they went into the Europa League or they won the league. No. I'm talking about, he's talking about the Champions League group last season.
Oh, no, I think they got through. No, I don't think they did get through.
Yeah, they went to the Europa League and did what?
Yeah.
Like, but again, it's just because they're a decent team and went worse. Yeah, like,
I think they got to the quarters of the semis in the Europa League, I think.
Yeah. Right. I wrote it off before this season started. I knew it. As soon as we kept this manager, that was it. That was when I knew that Ineos were incompetent. Keeping the manager, that was the worst decision whatsoever. Like, Northside's trolling, oh, no one's available. But people genuinely believe that. People genuinely believe that nobody is available. I'm like, all right, okay, sure. But everyone else has got managers. Liverpool got a new manager. Chelsea got a new manager. Barcelona got a new manager. Brighton got a new manager. I think it's 5 or 6 teams in the league this season got new managers, but Manchester United can't. With all the resources and all the money we have, we can't find a manager that they think is suitable. If that's the case, they're more incompetent than we even thought. But plenty of managers available. Plenty, Graham. Pick one.
Yeah, well, Go on, also. Go on. Sorry, mate.
No, I was just gonna say, like, it's mad how like easily pleased your fan base used to be when they used to be such a demanding fan base. Like, it's mad. It's crazy because listen, any Man United fan that are saying they're happy with your last transfer window, I think it was a decent transfer window. I think Mazraoui is a good signing. I think Xerxes is a very good signing. Even when it was linked to Arsenal, I wasn't too sure about him. But actually, do you know what? Yeah, he's actually a very good striker. You know what I mean? He actually makes you guys want to play football. The problem is your team is it's like you're trying to blend two styles. Some players that want to play football, other players that just want to play one man FC. You've got Xerxes that wants to play. You've got flipping Maino that wants to play. But then you've got Bruno Fernandes that's greedy. You've got Rashford that's greedy and doesn't do anything for the team. You've got Garnacho that tries to
Bruno Fernandes, you tell me he's better for Portugal. I'm like, yeah, all right, sure. I hear that a lot.
Portugal games,
exactly. They don't watch the games because I watch the Portuguese games and see it. We all watch what he did in the Euros. They got super quiet. I was told before the Euros, oh, watch what Bruno does in the Euros. Then people still ain't got back to me. But carry on as you were from.
So it's like your team just looks all over the place. And then on top of that, it's like your manager doesn't even have a style. It just seems like, when I've been watching your games, it just seems like you guys just do something off the cuff. There's nothing that you do consistently. Like, and even when you guys, I think it was last season when you faced Man City, you guys sat back and you allowed pressure. You allowed pressure, but everyone was behind the ball. As soon as you broke out of that structure, nobody didn't know how to track back. Man don't know how to build out from the back. You don't know how to build chances consistently. And that is why they gas up Bruno Fernandes, because nobody else knows what they're doing because there's no passing lanes. There's no one moving when they're off the ball. And Bruno Fernandes just keeps spamming it. And you guys repeat doing the same thing, spamming it. Xerxes is the only one trying to bring the ball down and calming everything down, trying to link up play. Kobbie Mainoo, you guys would prefer, this manager would prefer to play Kobbie Mainoo out of position, Eriksen out of position to consistently play Bruno Fernandes as a 10 when he offers you absolutely nothing. And even Kobbie Mainoo and Eriksen out of position still create more than Bruno Fernandes, and they'll still justify it. You know, the whole team doesn't make any sense. Mazraoui's actually started the season well, but I've seen this with Arsenal. When the team structure is not there, when the players don't know what they're doing, eventually the good players you bring in start looking like the crap ones. Because it's like bed bugs, bro. They just keep spreading. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, yeah? Like, you got good players, but their level's coming down to the level of the team because there's no coaching. There's no good. And I feel like some players are kind of like that. Kobbie Mainoo starting to get vexed. Like, yo, what am I doing here? Like, I'm receiving the ball. Yeah, Ugarte can't find me. Bruno can't find me. Do you know what I mean? Xerxes probably getting frustrated as well. Like, yo, like, I'm trying to play 1-2s with Bruno. I'm never getting the ball back. I'm making runs. I'm not receiving the ball. You know what I mean? I'm not man. Look at Bruno's trying to be like the highlight star all the time. So you guys just, it looks all over the place. It really looks all over the place, bro. I can't even lie. Like, even getting De Ligt, yeah, he's a baller and a Bayern fan in my chat. Big up to Zir. Zir said, bro, people are going to respect De Ligt this season. They're gonna see
Zir did say that.
Yeah. And you actually bought him for good money. Let's be real, yeah? Like, look how much you spent on Maguire and then look at what you got De Ligt for, yeah? So in terms of buying players as well, but at the same time, it's like, bro, if your ownership wanna start fresh then. Get a manager to suit the sporting director vision, because at the end of the day, you're bringing in these players. The manager ain't getting the best out of those players, and he ain't getting the best out of the players he already had. I don't get what you guys are doing. Like, what is the point? There's Sergio Conceição that was at Porto, very good manager. He's available.
Oh, so I thought you meant his son. His son's a baller.
But nobody's available. But nobody's available. That's it. But nobody's available. Like I said, people just want to make excuses after excuse, the same way they will for the manager, even though they're running out. People did the same for Ineos. Because if the Glazers had done exactly what Ineos had done during this period, like I stated at the top of the show, they would have got absolutely slaughtered, and rightfully so. Well, because it's Ineos, trust is earned, not given. Why am I giving time is earned, not given? Why am I giving you? How about you just do your job? That's where I'm at with it. Do your job. If you would have sacked this manager, and even if you would have brought in a manager I didn't particularly want, or I didn't particularly think was very, very good, at least it's like, all right, we're trying to fix it. I talk about that all the time. People are like, oh, you entitled, or you just want league titles and just want league titles, just want Champions Leagues. I always say the aim should be that. If you fall short because of the quality, that's all different things, but at least that's the plan. The plan is, okay, let's just get us back to doing.
Sorry to cut in here. Don't you think though, like,
it's all good.
That Man United ain't going to win the league anytime soon. I think we all know that. But don't you think on the flip side, yeah, like Man United's expectations are up here still, and rightly so. It's Man United, or your expectations. Man United as a club, they're down here. Yeah,
they're down here. Yeah.
But don't you think with the cups though, like you've won 2 cups, yeah. But I think in England, I think a lot of people have gone down this rabbit hole of league position is better than winning them cups. Yeah, which is why. I'm not saying you, but with Arsenal fans, it's we're in a title race. We don't need the cups. Yeah, like Man United fans, I see a lot of them saying that, but then you get fans on the flip side of that say, yeah, like what I say, I don't really give a shit where we finish in the league if we don't win it. Win me a cup, yeah, and go for everything. And this is why I rated Klopp so much, because as much as I laugh and take the piss out the Scousers, yeah, he actually went for everything. Yeah, and if you fall short in 1, you're picking up another. If you fall short in 2, you're picking up the 3rd. If you fall short in 3, you're picking up the 4th. They were that close to doing a quad.
Facts.
Like literally that close to doing a quad.
Games they were 2 games away.
Yeah, 2 games from,
and that should always be the aim. Yeah, that should, and that's what the thing is.
Off a cliff is they don't do enough required to win the league, but I think like they're still nicking trophies. Yeah, so if it was me, I'd be cool with that. Yeah, but I get it. It's Man United, slightly different standards for Man U because of the 13 league titles. We only have 3 Premier League titles.
Because with me, it's more so about the aim. That's what it is. That's what annoys me. That's what annoys me a lot is in regards to if we fall short. We fell short on the Fergie. I've seen us at times finish second to you lot, finish second to a Chelsea, for example. Sometimes we finish 3rd, went 3 years without a league title. But then the aim was always to try and get back to the top. And us winning the trophies shows that it's some quality there. I'm not saying Manchester United have to win 38 games out of 38 and have the highest and be the highest goal scorers and concede the least and get to semi-finals and finals of Champions Leagues every single year. That's unrealistic and that's foolish expectation. However, the aim should be to do that. You said there with Klopp, Liverpool went for everything. We should be going for everything. And it's this myth that you can't have both. All right, well, you can win trophies but be terrible in the league, or you can challenge in the league but win no trophies. You can do both. And the reason how I know you can do both, because I've seen every team inside the Big 6 do both. We've seen Arsenal win trophies and play good football. We've seen Manchester United win trophies and also play good football. Chelsea have done it. Liverpool have done it. Manchester City have done it. So it's not impossible, but people want to lower the standards because then they don't want to have to hold their manager, their favorite manager, or their favorite players and their star boys and star players accountable. People don't want to. They'll hold you, Gunner, and Northside and me more accountable than the team. I'm sure you've had it. I've had it where Manchester United have drew a man have blamed me. I had to look around like, was I out there? It's your fault.
We get that every week. We get that every week in Northside.
Exactly. Like you're out there.
It's your fault we didn't sign a striker. It's your fault we lost to this team. It's your fault we lost to Villa. Like, you're so toxic. Like, why are we the problem?
Fault.
Well, because we.
I went out there not tracking a runner. You know what I'm saying? I did not track my runner. I didn't lose. You know what I'm saying? Northside didn't lose his man. What are we talking about here? Like,
I think what it is. Again, these fans have got it in their head that anybody who speaks out against the football club is spreading negativity, and then some more people might wake up to realize that the process don't exist. So then they'll spread negativity. Then more people will spread it from there, and all of a sudden they become the majority. Whereas they just want to live in this little fantasy world, little dream bubble. Yeah, they're a spunk bubble, bruv. That's what they are. They're not. It's not. That's exactly what. Now, real talk, bruv. Yeah, I'm sick to death of these fans. Yeah, we're seeing it now with England as well. How many? I live in Spain. We know this, yeah, bro. I can't get Sky Sports content in my country. It's banned in this region. Oh, but yesterday and today, I could watch Harry Redknapp saying he wanted an Englishman. I watched Jamie Redknapp saying he wanted it. I could watch all of their content, bro, because it's fed to my feed on Twitter. And it's not banned in my region. Yeah, but if I want to watch the highlights of the games or any other interviews, I can't watch them. Yeah, and this is what it is. Yeah, Sky Sports pollutes so many people, bro. Yeah, they pollute so many people. And when you've got the likes of Gary Neville chatting absolute bollocks about Man United every week, yeah, right? Sitting in meetings, 7-hour meeting your lot had the other week about the stadium designs and all of this crap, yeah, and other things. Why is he allowed in there?
Exactly. Because he's a part of him, because he's going to be a part, because he's got the hotel football near the stadium and he's going to be a part of it. I don't know in what capacity.
It's about the money. He's going to be involved. So he's never going to sit there and slander Man United off because he's getting paid, whether it's directly or indirectly. Yeah, if he keeps Man U sweet, they'll start promoting the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll promote another business that he runs. Yeah, they're all in it for the money. Yeah, so same. The only Man United ex-player that I see that actually says what he thinks is Roy Keane.
Mm.
Yeah, and most
Keane
of your
will
fan
say
base
it.
can't stand him.
Yeah, it's because again you can't criticize the club. It's like there's no critique. It's like look at where we at. How much more do we need to fall? How much worse the Manchester United need to get before people realize, okay, let's sack this man. There's no way this manager should be here. Should have made the start of the season. We all know this. Yeah, you can do both, Graham. Like it's like at people like we've seen it. That's the craziest part. We're watching Manchester City do it. I mentioned all the teams that have done it. We've seen teams in Europe do. We've seen Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona. The list goes on. People act like you have to have one or the other. Oh well, yeah, we're high in the league, but we challenge, but don't win no trophies. Nonsense. I'm saying.
Did you see this? Gary Neville was DJing in the
Nah,
summer.
was he DJing? Nah, I didn't see this.
I didn't know this. My mum told me. What's he called? DJ G Dog or something.
Oh my god! No way.
Well, I swear,
no
my mum
way.
told me because they live in Cumbria,
Yeah.
right? And it was like they're putting flyers and billboards and all that up. Yeah, he was DJing. I can't remember the name of it was a big festival in the summer up in Cumbria. Yeah, and he was one of the DJs. I swear.
No way.
I'm gonna have to Google it to find.
You have to Google that. It looked like Phil
This
Mitchell
guy-
in EastEnders DJing. That's what it reminded me of, yo. That is mad. Gary
Bro,
Neville
that's
out
what
here
I'm saying.
DJing.
This
you know,
guy's
just-
out here doing everything, bro. Yeah, DJ set. Here we go.
Gary Neville, you know.
Yeah, Kendall Calling Music Festival. DJ G Dog. Yeah.
DJ G Dog, you know.
Bro,
really
this guy's
called
got to be about 50 years old. He's calling himself G Dog.
G Dog. Yo, I want to know who gave him the name. I need that backstory and the overlap. I want to hear that.
But you know what? That guy's a massive problem in the footballing world. Real talk, yeah. Because that guy's got his fingers in so many pies. Yeah, he's got a massive platform in Sky Sports. Off of the back of that, after sitting there slagging off AFTV all them years ago, and then going and doing a sit down with him, he's now got his own podcast. Yeah, but people within your fan base and other fan bases will actually listen to what he says because he's Gary Neville. Yeah,
absolutely. People take it as gospel.
Same with all of them. Yeah, and it's like a lot of these people are there for their own personal gain. Yeah, Gary Neville is getting paid millions to be on Sky Sports. Yeah, so why does he need his own podcast? Why does he need this? Why does he need that? Why? Because he wants to be the man. Why is he always talking about politics? Why is he always talking about that? Because Gary Neville's got this ego. Yeah, that comes across now. It's starting to come across now. Bro, this guy chats shit, man. Yeah, but when you've got millions and millions of people watching it, yeah, that will convince people that, oh, actually, yeah, Flawless is being negative. Yeah, Saeed's being negative. Yeah, but if Gary Neville's saying it, who the fuck's rant Saeed and Flawless? Why? And Nuruddin and all the others that call this crap out, yeah? So then you get the heat. And it's like, now, come on, man. Gary Neville don't believe half of the shit he's saying.
He can't. I hope he don't. I hope it's just blind faith in his love for the football club and wanting Manchester United to do better that he is saying these things. Because that happened a lot. That's not just Gary Neville across the summer. A lot of people was gassed up about Idios and Manchester United going to do this, that, and the third. Kept saying it. Look at the manager and look at the team. Why are we making this vast improvement? I had no idea. Actually, no, I do have an idea. Some people are just not very smart. Other people is just hoping their love for the football club. But it's crazy. Had that debate 2.5 months, all the way from when the season ended up until pretty much, the season start. Yeah, we're going to do this top 4. We're nowhere near top 4. And look at us, nowhere near top 4. It's even worse than I expected it to be. But yeah, it's both. We couldn't create and score goals last season. So all of a sudden, what's it going to change this season? Couldn't defend too tough last season. Why was going to defend so? I don't know why people was expecting this miraculous, this great improvement, vast improvement. Why? Because we're Man United. All right.
So somebody in the chat said that DJ set weren't true, yeah, and it was his mate called him up on stage, bro. He tweeted out, just on his Instagram post. He put it out on his Instagram post, yeah, saying the rumors are true. Yeah, D Dog back to back with Tim Burgess at Kendall Calling this summer.
G Dog.
So he actually posted that out on his Instagram. Yeah, and that festival went from the 1st to the 4th of August. Yeah, and he posted that on his own Instagram saying that he's going to be DJing. I ain't seen it because I ain't interested in it. But if he's then sitting on his show saying that his friend called him on stage, then he's full of shit, bro. We knew that anyway. We know he's full of shit. Yeah, it's actually on his Instagram page.
Jesus.
Yeah, the guy's a joker, bruv. Him and Carragher wind me up. I can't lie. Carragher's actually quite knowledgeable when it comes to talking football. or doing tactical stuff like that. But when you're sitting on some of these other, like, or just giving opinions, just like not tactical breakdowns and shit like that, bro, the guy's thick as shit.
Yeah, I don't think that they should be that because they're biased towards their own teams. I don't think they should be like. I prefer Gary Neville when he's not talking about Manchester United. When he's talking about other teams, that's what I prefer watching him. But Manchester United is like, I'm not really. And Carragher like that with Liverpool. He talk about Liverpool, I try to hear, but Carragher, the fact that I remember during the Ollie reign, he called out Neville and Keane. I remember that vividly. And he was like, I don't know why the ex-Manchester United pundits, ex-Manchester United players who are now pundits backing this when they can clearly see what's going on. I was like, yeah, you're spot on. But yeah, that is correct. And
big up Sam for lying as well. No, he does own. I think he owns the overlap, doesn't he? I think the overlap is his. Yeah, I think it is. I think maybe they all own it together. I don't know, but that's definitely he started that. He started that podcast. And it's funny. It's funny watching him now because he's literally a YouTuber. Whenever you watch it, he does ads in the middle where he's promoting a product. Yeah, or like fucking for his fun. It's like he's a content creator. That's all he is now.
The content creator is the same format. It's just on a different. It's just more on a more. It's a more polished. It's content creating, but it's just more polished. It's just more production. It's podcast for TV. Like as you would expect, big production for Sky Sports. They got all the food round the table. They got in the big guests, but it's what we're doing now. The same thing, like you mentioned, they criticize, but then realize that's the wave. So yeah, fully 100%.
No,
yeah, Manchester United. Yes, we're finished. We're finished.
Big up to everyone locked in. 750 inside. We ain't even at 200 likes, man. Why are you doing this, guys?
Not the likes.
No, if you're watching it and you're not a hater, big up to all the haters though, because you tune in and watch probably more than a lot of the people that are real ones in the chat, just to find that one little clip to try and cancel us. But big up to everyone locked in there. But get these likes up, guys. We're going live with rants after this. Oh, I am anyway. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's going to be today. So we're going to redirect to his show with. I think it's Roms he's on with actually. It might be Monts. I can't remember. But because he's running late on that, so I'm going to redirect to that afterwards, and he's redirecting to the show straight after with me. So, but yeah, let's move on, man. Tommy's at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? We got Tommy Tuch's, bruv. Northside's absolutely seething. He's got Roberto Martinez stinking the whole gaff out. My Romanian G's won again the other day. Yeah, against their neighbours, Lithuania. 1-0 down. My chat was lighting up. Romania in the mud. I was like, yeah, hold that. Yeah, won again. Spain, it's just a joy to watch. And now England are actually getting serious. So yeah, Northside can't catch a break. What are you saying, bro?
Thoughts, yo, Northside, you seem disappointed, man. What's up? You good?
I think his face. I'm nationality fluid, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. You got hella nationalities, enough passports. What you saying, Northside, yo? I didn't know this was like a thing. What's going on?
No, I identify now as English.
That's fair. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised here. I get it. That's fair. That's fair.
I give up on Portugal, man. Until Martinez sacked, I give up on them, bro. I've had enough, bro. I mean, I'm doing the nationality fluid thing, and I'm English now. I was born here. I'm English now. That's it.
It wasn't the best. I watched the Portugal game. It was not the best whatsoever. The talent's there, but yeah, Martinez is woeful. But yeah, on top is Tuchel. Makes sense for England manager. People talking about the English manager has to be English. My point is to that why. English managers does not have to be English. Now, if there was an outstanding English candidate, I'd hear it. That would actually make sense. There isn't one. People could maybe say Howe, maybe say Graham Potter. Cool. I actually think they do good jobs, but Thomas Tuchel has a very, very good CV. And I think he could win something with England. I genuinely think that. Like, I don't misunderstood. The football ain't going to be good people, but he could win something. He could definitely win something.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm buzzing with this signing, mate. Yeah, because it's about time that we actually had someone that's a good cup manager. Yeah, and is I wouldn't say he's an elite gaffer, but he's that tier below elite. He's not like the Pep, like or the Ancelotti's. Like he's not in that, or maybe you could put Klopp in that bracket, perhaps like the elite bracket because of what he's won. But I don't think Tuchel's in that bracket. But I still think he's a top manager, and he's still got a lot to prove as well. He's still quite young, like compared to some of these other managers. Yeah, and I like the fact it's 18-month deal as well, because if you ain't done it, mate, and you've embarrassed us, you're gone, and we don't have to weigh out a load of money.
And
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like I've seen a lot of people say, yeah, but you know, it's not showing commitment to him. Who cares, bruv? They're paid employees. Win or fuck off.
What commitment? Hey, I'm marriage people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're here
mate,
to
this
do a
ain't a
job.
girl, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
commitment.
yeah.
Like, what we talking? Oh, you're not committed. What do you mean you ain't committed? What?
Are you more committed to me? Do you remember that one? Are you more committed to me with Cyclone? Are you more committed?
What in the world are people talking about? Oh, it doesn't show commitment to him. It's he is employed to do a job. He is paid a vast amount of money to do an extremely tough job. What are we talking about here? Hey, you know what? If he wins the World Cup, he will get a new deal and he'll get more money and then he'll get quote unquote more commitment because he'll be lauded as a god.
Man, the last time an English manager actually won a domestic trophy in England was Harry Redknapp in 2008.
Is that the last time?
Yeah, jeez. Last time I think it was with Portsmouth. Yeah, the last time an English manager won the Champions League, it was formerly known, or it was known as the European Cup. That was in 1981, bro. I was still floating around my old man's sack. Yeah, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Yeah, what is the infatuation in this country of English managers? Since we last won a trophy, England, in World Cup in '66. Yeah, 50 years out of the 58 since then, we've had English managers. What's the fucking issue? When was the last time we actually had a foreign manager? I think it was Sven.
Sven was the last one.
Yeah, Theo Walcott was 16, 17 when he took him.
Or was Capello after Sven or before Sven? Can't remember.
I think he was after. I think Capello was
after. Yeah, I think it
might
have been
maybe it was Capello. Maybe I got mixed up the wrong way.
Yeah, I think it was Capello.
It was Capello.
Yeah.
Well, look how far back we're going.
Yeah, facts.
We've had Gareth Southgate playing stinky football and winning fuck all. Yeah, now
and he had 4 tournaments. People forget that 4. How did he? And people want to talk about commitment. That's being committed to the wrong person. How did he get 4 tournaments?
Yeah.
How? I got 2 Euros and 2 World Cups. Should have picked up something and picked up nothing. Reached out of 3 out of 4. It was 2 finals and a semi-final he reached. And one nada. Yeah, it's all. Well, it was all right.
Is there any coincidence though, Flawless? Yeah, that they'd rather back the younger manager or the manager that looks like, you know, oh, he's young, he may just give him time, he needs to work with the team, than the manager that's established. Because that's the same thing Man United fans are like, the same thing Arsenal fans are like. A lot of these fans are like these days. Like they disrespect established managers. When we, even for clubs, when we say, oh, I want this manager or that manager or this guy or that guy that's won. Why do you want him? Oh, he's finished. He's dusty. He's this. He's that. The established managers get disrespected these days. These fans don't respect CVs as if it's easy. And then the guy that they get behind ain't even got half the CV. The manager you're dismissing has. You know what I mean? Like these men will dismiss, a Sergio Conceição for Arteta. They'll dismiss somebody like Inzaghi or someone. They'll dismiss and say, oh, well, who cares? Look at what Arteta's building. That's how it is these days, bro. Your CV means nothing to these lot. You know what I mean? And then they'll say they don't like the style of play of the finished manager, but then accept that same style of football from the new up-and-coming manager. Like it's
now called dark arts. That's exactly what it's called. Yeah, we wanted Simeone, but we're not allowed to do that because that's shit. But now Arteta plays the same way.
When Mourinho was calling out Wenger, they were saying that would never accept that kind of football, but you're accepting it now. I don't forget the crap they were saying about Mourinho. They said would never have Mourinho. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was like, what do you mean you'll never have Mourinho? But now you want Arteta to play Mourinho style football. But it's
win nothing, but Mourinho could win.
Mourinho actually
and he actually always had a striker that could actually bag goals in important games. It doesn't make any sense, but this new generation are like that, bro. Like whoever's young, I don't know what it is with this young thing. I don't know what's going on with this young what, bro? You're not picking a partner. If you're picking a girl, I understand it. Like you may want a youngish girl, obviously legal in that. You know what I'm saying? You want a young
disclaimer,
girl,
disclaimer, guys, disclaimer.
yeah, relax. You know what I mean? Relax. You know what I mean? But okay, like you know what I mean? Maybe 21, 22. Yeah, okay, cool, whatever. Yeah, but bro, like what's going on? Like, I don't understand this infatuation with young. When we've seen young managers flop, the majority of them flop. Like I know Xavi's done okay, like at Barca with everything that he had to deal with, them being in debt. Xavi did well. But we're by Leverkusen. I didn't expect him to win the league. Fair enough, he's done well. Ruben Amorim has won. But then look at Ole. Arteta ain't won nothing. You know what I mean? Of no. Lampard flopped. Like, Company didn't win anything. And stuff like that. But a lot of these young managers, Potter as well, like Graham Potter they were gassing up Graham Potter. Where is he now? Do you know what I'm saying? Where is he now? So it's like, bro, the majority of them, they flop. The majority of them ain't that great. Like I feel like people disrespect the job of a manager these days and just go on like, oh yeah, you know, you're young, you're just gonna make it. It's not necessarily like that. They've seen Klopp and what he done, you know what I mean, with Dortmund and think, oh yeah, because Klopp made it at Liverpool. Oh, they're all gonna make it, all the young managers. Most of them flop, man. You know what I mean? Rooney goes without saying. Patrick Vieira as well, like, do you know what I mean? He didn't take that step up from like the MLS to become a top manager.
Most Thierry Henry's not a good manager.
Gary Neville,
not a good manager. Gary Neville,
and these are winners in their footballing career.
Rooney's flops everywhere he's been.
Facts, man.
Literally, as he's still getting a job. Why? Because he's called Wayne Rooney. That's why. Do you know what? I want to read this out. It goes on for quite a while, guys. Yeah, I will get. Let me grab that super chat first. But Stan Collingwood, we know he's a bit of a weirdo, guys. But yeah, he made a great point yesterday. I want to read it out. Big up to Al. If you're English, you can't have him. Give Tuchel back to us right now. Yeah, you don't even want him. Wait, I want him. Pause. I want him. Pause again. Yeah,
hey, yo.
Talk. Yeah, hey, yo. It cracks me every time. Hey, yo.
Hey,
I just see chats lighting up with that. Every time I watch this on this channel. Hey, yo. It just chat.
Hey, yo, the chat. Yeah, that chat is fully on it. They don't miss an opportunity to be like, hey, yo.
Nah, bless up, Alf, man. Let me read this out real quick. Yeah, it goes on for a while. Why don't we produce English coaches of Tuchel's standard? 2 reasons. Number 1, 13,700 to do your pro license in England. In Spain, it's around 2,000 euros. It's not. He actually corrected that. It's 5,000 euros. But even so, 13,700 pounds is about 16,000 euros. So it's 3 and a bit times more. There are 2,200 Spanish pro license coaches. There are 200 English pro license coaches. So 11 times more Spaniard ones than English ones. Look at the correlations between the cost and the coaching number. Number 2, Gerrard, Lampard, Rooney all took jobs instead of doing 3 years and getting their coaching badges. Why? Gerrard got $2.5 million at Rangers, Lampard $1 million at Derby, Rooney $1 million at Washington. Fuentes, yeah, De La Fuente, my bad man manager, sorry. Yeah, Spanish head coach, coached Sevilla and Bilbao youth on around 30 grand, 30,000 euros a year. Then Alaves first team, where he lasted around 6 months on 100k before getting sacked. For those who thought Southgate's Borough CV wasn't up to scratch. So English coaches have to pay 10 times more. Well, it's not 10 times more. I suppose if you do, yeah, because if you go CBA, yeah.
That's expensive, 13,000.
Yeah, that's for the pro. You have to do all the ones underneath first.
Yeah, you have to do.
You're talking about 100 grand. Yeah. If you're paying 10 times more for the same qualifications as the European compatriots, yeah, and English players don't have an identity because they never get there. They go straight into a job with their fame that gets them inflated salary. I invite anyone reading this to tell me what Gerrard's philosophy is, Lampard's philosophy, and Rooney's philosophy. You can't, because they never went through the coaching system, yeah, to learn one or develop with each other the English way. All winners, by the way. He put that just to say I'm not slagging him off. Spain, France. Every 12-year-old could tell you the arse end of every Spaniard coach. Yeah, that sounds a bit zesty, Stan. Yeah, pause. What is the core tenets and how they play? Why? Because these coaches coach with each other, can afford the courses and develop an overall style that suits the environment they work in, i.e. Spain, which is then taken abroad and utilised everywhere else. Deal with the root cause and we'll get our coaches back. And we'll get our, that's basically what he's saying. It's not difficult, is it? Yeah, but that's a spot on point. Because if you're paying 13 grand, that's just for the pro.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Bro, you got to do the A, the B, yeah, the C. Yeah. Bro, it's about 75 grand all in, I'd imagine, roughly. Maybe I'm inflating the figures, but let's say it's 30 grand. Let's say it's 30
that's
grand.
Still a lot. Yeah, that's still a lot. 30 grand.
Yeah,
like,
then you go and see somebody like fucking Wayne Rooney go and get a job before you.
Like that's mad. That's, and also as well, on top of that, what people say to the original question, not only is that money thing, why can't England produce managers of that quality? It's so tough to be of that quality. You mentioned it. How many elite managers are there out there right now? You could say Ancelotti, Flick, Pep, argue Klopp, Zidane. That's pretty much 5 out of how many managers? There's hundreds of managers in Europe, but just use the top 5, 6 leagues in Europe. All to have 20 teams, some a couple have 18. But we're saying between all 5 of them, what, 100 managers or 80 to 90 managers, and 4 or 5 of them are elite. It's very tough. There's no country, whether it's Germany, whether it's Italy, where it's Spain, where there's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 elite managers to get you to the very top. Now, there's managers who will do below that. There's certain managers who, guess what, will solidify you as a top 4 side. And when it comes to domestic cups, Europa Leagues, Carabao Cups, they'll win you that. There's certain managers that are good for top 6. Certain managers who will just consolidate you as a mid-table team. Certain managers, you know what you're going to get. Some will be lower mid-table. Some will just stave you off relegation. Some managers are good for the championship or the second division in whatever country. There's levels to this, like there is everything. So I think people underestimate that as well. That's what I think so. That's just me, though.
Yeah, no, I agree, bro. Like, and the thing is, like, you can go and do these badges abroad. I think at the end of the day, even if you go and do them abroad, yeah, number one, expensive. Yeah, it's still expensive. Number 2, you're still not guaranteed to get a job that's going to get you your money back and kick you on in your career. And if you go and do the badges abroad, yeah, well, you might not work abroad. Yeah, so now you've got to take flights just to go and do the badges. Yeah, and it's not like you're doing them in one day, and it's not like a fucking crash course. Like,
yeah. It's exactly that. Time. It's over a time, and how many flights you have to go back and forth with and stay in a hotel if you don't have somewhere to stay in the country. Yeah, they do need to make the journey and the route easier. Definitely need to make the route easier, because you're probably missing out on some of those elite coaches or great or even good English managers simply because people can't do it. No one's got 10, 15, 20 grand just sat there. No one ain't got that time as well, even outside of that, the time to go and do that. You mentioned it there because you're working.
Yeah, even if they've got the money, it's doing it and going and actually finding the time. Because if you've got that kind of dough stashed in your bank, then you've obviously got a decent job or a decent-ish job. Because especially if you live in England, which we're talking about, because that place is a fucking rip-off. So if you've got 20 bags sat in your bank in England, you're doing all right. Yeah, but now you might have kids, you might have a missus, you might have mortgage to pay. Yeah, so you need to keep money in the bank for a rainy day and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? In case you fall ill. Yeah, you can't just wipe your bank account out to go and do your coaching badges. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on.
It's a terrible investment, man. It's a terrible investment.
Yeah, it's not worth the ag, is it? Like, it really ain't. It's not worth doing.
Yeah, which is why
that's why there's 10 times more Spanish coaches. Yeah. And the thing is as well, even if you do them, the chances of you getting a job are slim. Whereas out here, these managers do get jobs. I sit there and I think, who the fuck's he? Where's he come from? You go through where they've coached. You're like, I've never heard of some of these Spanish teams because they're in the 3rd or 4th division. And they work their way up.
And it seems that the teams as well will give you, say you're at Real Madrid, like if Real Madrid are looking for a manager, they may promote you to the permanent manager. Or if you're lower down, like you said, you can go to another La Liga club, which I do.
Xabi Alonso managed Real Sociedad B team. And then he went straight to Leverkusen afterwards. But he had already managed. He didn't go straight into a big job. This is Xabi Alonso, bro. He's worked with some of the best managers of all time. One of the best footballers of all time. Midfielders. Absolutely. Yeah. He didn't just go, I'm Xabi Alonso. Give me a job. I want that one.
I'm going to pitch up. You got to do the work.
And the clubs didn't do that. The clubs didn't say, because you're Xabi Alonso. You've worked with Jose. You've worked with fucking Ancelotti. You've worked with, who was the other one?
Rafa Benitez, worked with Mourinho.
Rafa Benitez. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's one of some of the best managers.
Because you have to do the work. Just because you're a great football player does not mean you're a great football manager. You have to go and do the work. Go do the graft. Go do the coaching badges. Go do the coaching courses. You need to go and do all of these things to prepare you. Because now it's much more. But again, that's why most outside of Zidane, I've never seen a player reach the actual top of the game and then go and manage it and be top of the game. When you look at it, most of the top managers were average footballers at best. None of them were great.
Jose weren't very good. Rafa. Wenger. Ancelotti was a baller. I can't lie. Ancelotti was good.
He's Ancelotti good. He's before my time. Ancelotti, I did. Ancelotti just managing his long time.
He was sick, mate. He could spray a ball around, man. So fucking well. His quality. This comment here, though, the Premier League players, former players, can afford it. The problem is they don't have to go and do them because the clubs just go off of their reputation and say, "Yo, we'll give you a job." We'll give you a job.
What we're talking about is not Formula Premier League players. Of course, they can afford 13K. We're talking the average person. Average person does not have 13 grand to go and do something. Like, that could go towards a house. So what you gonna do?
Yeah.
You gonna buy a new house or put a payment down on a house or a car or whatever the case may be? Not necessarily the whole 13K for the car, or send your kid to college, well, university or holiday or whatever. There's other things people have going on. So it's not footballers we're talking about. It's just your non-footballers. That's what it is. But you mentioned it there. People are gonna give Rooney and Lampard jobs because they're Rooney and Lampard. That's what it is. But
and look at Gerrard. Yeah, Gerrard did invincible with Rangers. Fair play. Rangers are a massive club. Yeah, fair play to him. Yeah. Then he went to Aston Villa and did fuck all, nearly relegated them, and now he's in Saudi.
Now he's in Saudi.
Yeah, and that guy, as far as I know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he did do his badges, but as far as I know, he never. Yeah, maybe he did. I don't know. Yeah, but like at the same time, like it's always, this is why there's the merry-go-round in English football with the same managers. Yeah, Big Sam's, Tony Pulis's, managers like remember they would Steve Bruce just doing the rounds, doing the circuit.
They always got linked. Anytime somebody was sacked, there was always the names in the list that was linked, and then one of them would get
Alan
a job.
Kirbishley back in the day, linked for every fucking job.
Throwback. I said Alan Kirbishley, child athletic. That is a throwback.
Yeah, didn't he manage West Ham as well? I think he managed West Ham.
Yes, I think he did manage West Ham. I always remember him from Charlton, because that was the mainstay. I think that was the team he was at the longest. Because he solidified them as just a Premier League side as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Nuno Espirito Santo was third choice goalkeeper.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Dude,
I didn't even play football. I can't lie.
Yeah, no idea. No idea. He just popped up at Wolves. I didn't do my research on him like that to know.
You go, 13 grand's enough for a used car in England, maybe college tuition, a rented apartment. Issue is that's too high regardless. Exactly. And that's just the pro one. Yeah, to do all the other ones you got to pay as well.
To do B and C, you have to pay
how much it is.
Yeah, find out. And you lot run up the likes as well, because I know it's not high enough, man. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button there. Get lead. Roll to 150K. You already know, people. Run up the likes. And yeah, like Raphael saying, Zidane was a top class player, but still had to learn and was assistant to Carlo. Yeah, man, learn. For real.
The intro into it, you have to pay £100 to it, go into it straight off. You have to £100 just to do the introduction. Yeah, the UEFA C license is £650. This, funny enough, this was posted 28 minutes ago. How mad is that?
Jeez. Yeah, that's crazy.
I just googled
Someone's watching.
Yeah, the UEFA B is 1,200. So straight away, before you even get to the A, you've done £1,850 plus the 100, 1,950 before you even get to the A license. That's £4,000, the A one. Yeah, there's like 5,000, say £6,000. Then you got to do the 13,700 on top. Yeah, it's all 20 bags just like that. And then you might not even get a job. And it's all the time. The fuel to get there, because it won't be around the corner from your gaff.
No.
Yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
Fuel to get there, you might have to stay in a hotel. It might be a whole weekend away. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's going to cost you the best part. Yeah, if you live, I don't know where they do it. Yeah, but if it's not around the corner from where you live and it's a weekend thing, or a midweek thing, you've got to take time off work. All in, taking time off work, traveling, hotels, that'll probably cost you the best part of £40,000.
Jesus. Yeah, so people ain't got 40 G's like that. People just to go and like, I want to become a manager, and then not even be guaranteed a job once you get the license, if you do indeed pass. If you guys, because say you don't pass, I wonder, is that how it works? If you don't pass, then you have to do it again. You have to pay all over again. Let's say you fail on the B license.
Yeah, you'll have to pay the 13 again. I'm sure it works like that. Yeah, start doing a driving test.
Hey, to chat, if anyone knows, let us know, because there may be someone who knows someone who's done it, or someone in the chat who's done it. But that's way too expensive. It's hard enough as it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an absolute rip-off, bro. I can't.
Because there's no guarantee.
No,
there's no guarantee that you actually get a manager. We see managers struggle. Like Dwight. I think Dwight York mentioned this about how he wanted to go into management and couldn't get a job. And that was Dwight York. So yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a joke, isn't it? It's an absolute joke. I think I can't find the whole breakdown. Yeah, but I think it says it here. I don't know if this is true. An A license in Spain is €960.
So the A license is 960. So mad.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether that's true. Yeah. But I can't see the whole breakdown for the Spanish ones. Mm-hmm. But I know they're a lot cheaper, because my mate Jolin, bless up Joe, man. Yeah, he told me that it's so much cheaper over here. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's actually, they actually take the piss in England with everything, though, didn't they? Like, everything's so expensive in England. Yeah, and the quality of it is so much worse. Right, so I'm on this website, yeah, coaching level 1. Right, this is level 1 in Spain. Necessary training. Okay, training time. It's a 4-month course from November to February, or 2-month summer intensive course, June and July. Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. till 2 p.m.
Jeez.
Option B is Wednesday from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Option C, Tuesday and Thursday, 5 till 10 p.m. Option D, Saturdays from 9 p.m. till 2 p.m. or from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. So it's you can do it in 2 months intense in June and July, or it's a 4-month course. And you got to do it from Monday to Friday. Or you got to do it in the evenings, 5 till 10. Now you got to finish work early, bro. Because if you ain't living around the fucking corner, do you know what I'm saying?
This is basically a part-time job. The hours you're
Pretty
talking
much,
there, that's part-time work. 9 till 2 or 9 till 3, or you're doing an intense course over 2 months, or the normal course over 4 months.
Right. So if you do coaching level 3 out here, yeah, coaching level 3 will get you, it's the highest category to which a coach has access in Spain. So that'll get you training category levels, first division, right? So if you get the 3rd coaching badge, that's the highest one it says on here. Yeah, that means you training time 7 months, from November to May, or 3 months if you do May, June, and July in the summer. Yeah, but again, yeah, the same hours apply. But although, to be fair, this is Spain. So Spain, everything fucking shuts for siesta. Like, maybe you could finish work and fuck off. Do you know what I mean? If you work in a bank out here, yeah, and you're not in a big city, the bank's shut at 2 anyway.
Oh, jeez. That's nice.
Yeah, they open at 8 and they shut at 2. So
nice,
yeah, that's the highest level. Yeah, coaching badge, the second, the middle one is 5 months. So if you want to do all of them, yeah, you can do them fast track. You can do them 2 months for the first one. The second one's 2 months. That's 4 months. And then the top one you can do in 3. So it's still going to take you a whole year, like nearly a whole year. So, yeah, it's still going to take you nearly a year to do them. Like 7 months. Yeah, it's still going to take you nearly a year to do them. And you've got to take all that time off work. But it is a lot cheaper. It doesn't tell me the prices on there, though. But yeah, it's actually wild, the difference. And this is why, yeah, when people sit there and talk about farmers' leagues, this and that, yeah. No. The Premier League is a farmers' league, bro. Yeah, the Premier League is a farmers' league. Because Stan Collymore was right with what he tweeted. We don't have an identity in English football. Yeah, because we've got so many foreign imports come in with managers and players. Yeah. And like, who was it to say it to me the other day? Somebody said to me the other day, yeah, maybe it was you, Northside. Yeah, it was you. When you was here, you said, how comes back in the 80s, yeah, there was so many good English and Scottish players and Irish players? Yeah, it was you that said it. That's because they had an identity. Yeah, there wasn't so many foreign imported players and managers in the leagues back then. There were so many good Scottish managers. There were so many good Scottish players. Scotland had bad boy ballers back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But now, the way the Premier League turned everything, the money, yeah, now they want to go and get better, bigger names, other coaches. Yeah, and that's where it started sliding off a cliff. It's been going like this for about 30, 40 years.
Jeez, now, you're right in regards to that. Yeah, go on, fam. Go on.
But when they want to sit there, yeah, all these ex-players and ex-managers want to come and chat shit. Okay, why don't you go for the job then? Why haven't you done your badges? Why haven't you thrown your hat into the ring? Yeah, why? Oh, because you ain't good enough. Yeah, because you're happy getting your gig on Sky Sports, Jamie Redknapp. Yeah, and Jamie Carragher. Yeah, and fucking Gary Neville. They're happy getting their multi-million-pound deals.
Which is the smart thing. I ain't gonna lie, I do the same thing. If I was there, forget all that stress I'm managing. Forget that. You know what I'm saying? Let me sit down and critique. You know what I'm saying? Like in the comfy studio and I ain't under no stress.
In England, they just need to stop hopefully like Tuchel stops this whole love fest for Kane, because he's been trash. And they need to just promote the right type of ballers. Like, England don't promote technical ballers most of the time. A lot of the times, Grealish's, Foden's, these are most of the time the players that don't make it. These technical ballers that can actually kick ball. Those are most of the time the players that don't make it. And the players that get praised are more the players that don't have those abilities, or just a work dog like Gallagher and all those kind of things. Like, England need to move away from that, because in your league, you like to go and get Bernardo Silva. You like to go and get David Silva. You like to go and get Fabregas a Nasri and all these players, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? These flair players and these players that can actually play ball. England need to get away from this pace power stuff. You know what I mean? But it's still promoted. How many years was Rashford getting selected and all this type of stuff? Like, you know, England, that's what I think is sometimes the problem. Like, England's got mad talent. England have got people from Northern Africa. You know what I mean? Ballers, bro. We've seen Abel Tarat. We've seen bare players, bro, that come from those regions of the world, yeah, that promote ballers, bro, promote technical flair ballers. You know what I'm saying? There's loads of French people here. You have every nationality here. You know what I'm saying? So England have got players from all these nations that have that. There's loads of Spaniards here. There's loads of Germans here. Like, you can get these players that exist. There are English players. Cole Palmer. Do you know what I'm saying? England do actually have a lot of talent, but they also got a lot of men that are just pace and power guys that ain't that great. And they still got the favoritism thing that they need to stop. Like, Ollie Watkins should be starting over Harry Kane no matter what. But because of the Harry Kane brand, he will start. Based off what? It's the same crap that you guys did when you had the great generation with Lampard and Gerrard and all of them, man, there. Too many times it's favoritism, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to be making a team around Cole Palmer, Grealish, Foden, players like that, players that got IQ, that are technically gifted. Do you know what I'm saying? No, but Watkins is a striker. My point is, Watkins will score more goals than Harry Kane in this England team, because Harry Kane has just been, bro, the game just passing by him, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just, it don't make any sense, bro. You know, but as soon as they continue to keep doing this favoritism thing, do you know what I'm saying? Like, will they have the balls to drop any of the players, bro, if they don't play well? Like, if Saka don't play well, drop him. If Trent don't play well, drop him. Like, it doesn't matter about how big of a superstar you are, drop him. But England always have this thing about superstar. Oh, you know what I mean? This whole favoritism, it depends on what club you play for to get a look in and stuff like that. Same thing happened with like Ivan Toney and players like that. England need to stop all of that. It's not about who you play for. How good are you and how good can you play in the team? You know what I mean? And until England change that, they can have Tommy Tuchel. But if it's going to be favoritism, nothing ain't going to change. Nothing ain't going to change at England. There's too many favorites. Stop all the adverts. Stop all the, oh, this is the star boy. The fans need to stop as well. Like, I rate Cole Palmer. I rate Grealish. If they're not playing, drop them. Yeah, but the fan base,
stop all this diary room bullshit on a major tournament as well, by the way. All this marketing. Oh, we're in the diary room with Trent and Jude. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, and can you win me the tournament, yes or no?
Because the fan bases, yeah, Lee, yeah, quickly before I now shut up. The fan bases are the ones that put pressure on the national team. Oh, I can't believe Cole Palmer ain't starting. Oh, I can't believe Kobe Mainoo ain't starting. I can't believe Saka ain't starting. Why ain't Saka ain't starting? Bro, do you want your nation to win or not? Like, at the end of the day, if your favorite ain't playing well, accept it. He has to work his way back into the team. Like, what do you want? Do you want to win or you don't want to win? Yeah, I mean, you have to stop this favoritism thing. And to be honest, yeah, this is the first time I've seen with Portugal. This favoritism thing is killing Portugal. Ronaldo has to start. Nuno Mendes has to start. Certain players have to start. Why do you have to start for? Conceição can't get in and Pedro Neto can't get in because of favoritism.
That's mad. Yeah, that's crazy. They're their two best ballers. Yeah, but this is the thing, though. What you just said, you made a great point. Yeah, bless up Sunshine as well. Always love.
Sunshine.
Yeah, get these likes up. Tell them. But this is the thing you just said a minute ago about, oh, your favorites have to start. Blah blah blah. Bro, the problem is, yeah, right. Most of the people that have these favorites on the internet are not even English anyway. Yeah, like when it comes to national teams. Yeah, same when it comes to Spanish teams. Yeah, like it's the same, bro. Like if you rep Saka on the internet and you can't say anything against Star Boy, nobody can say anything, bro. Most of the fans are not English anyway. It's a global sport. Yeah, our football clubs are massive. The majority of the fans that support our clubs are not English. Yeah, let's be real, they're not. Yeah, so then when it comes down to national teams, yeah, if they think Saka's the greatest and he's better than Cole Palmer and he's better than Foden, they're now going to infiltrate that into English football for the national team. Because now they're sitting all over the internet saying, why is Cole Palmer starting to get ahead of Starboy? It's like, mate, you're not even English. Don't worry about your nation while England are playing, and we'll worry about England. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what it is, because it's worldwide. There's too much favoritism, and people don't realize that not everyone can play. It's not about picking the best 11 at on a national level. Pick the best team. And England have a lot of talent. Go on, Offside. Go on.
It's player FC. At the end of the day, do you know how many people told me Ronaldo has to start? How many Portugal games do you watch? Because I watch every single one. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy's the worst.
They're not even Portuguese. That's my point.
You know what I mean? Lee's watched a couple of games and can already see, bro, what's wrong with the national team. Like that, he can see what's wrong. Why does Bruno start? Because of the Man United fanboys boosting up the thing. He has to start. He has to start. He has to start. Why? When we didn't have the favoritism in 2016, we won. We won the Euros. There was no favoritism, and Ronaldo warranted starting. He warranted starting.
He was on smoke that. He played very well that tournament. Yeah.
You get me? So, like, bro, the guy that won it for Portugal was the blickest guy, in the whole nation, bro. That was playing in Russia. Crazy, How much PR did he have?
I talk about Eder, was Eder, right? He at least finished. Yeah. Bro, I remember that.
Truth. Bro, he was the Angolan flipping Akon, bro. And he was playing in the Russian league. Nobody knew, but guess what, Eder scored, bro, and we won.
Big up, well done, Koscielny, who fucked up, by the way. Koscielny fucked up, Top Gooners loved Koscielny. He's shit, bro.
Thank you very much. This is the thing, bro. But the favoritism thing, like, at the end of the day, if a player can go on the pitch and do a job and fits what the manager's trying to do, then it is what it is. You don't need all this favoritism stuff. You don't need, bro. We had Jose Font at the back. How much PR did he have? We had Guerrero at flipping Dortmund. How much did he have? How much flipping? Do you know what I mean? You probably say Renato Sanchez at the time had a bit of clout because what he done with Benfica, he was highly sought after. The rest of them, bro, we had flipping. We had Silva in the midfield that flopped at Everton, bro. Come on, we had a lot of players that didn't have the PR, but they suited the way the manager wanted to play. And it weren't pretty, but they got over the line. So England fans need to realize, you either back Tuchel or you don't. But if you don't and he wins, cool. Keep the same energy that you tell me, Flawless, and Lee. If he wins something, don't celebrate because you didn't believe in him.
let me just mud this idiot, mate. I don't know what you're into, bruv, but real talk.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
We're not part of your mob, mate. Like, if you want to do that, that's entirely up to you. But real talk, bro. Like, we're not part of that mob.
Yeah, to rep crews, that, you know what that is? That's an hey yo. Hey yo, what is going on here? Hey yo. That's crazy. We're
gonna be on did you support the manager watch? Because if England wins something, did you back him? Did you back him at the start? If you didn't back him at the start, you can't celebrate.
Did you back Tommy Tuch'S? Yep. Did you back him? Actually, like I said, I think he'll do well. I genuinely think he will. Like, England could win something. Like, they could. Like, let them get a favorable draw. He is someone who has proven time and time again. Yo, man won the Champions League with Werner, Havertz, and Mount as the front three. He's definitely capable of doing it with this England side. So it'll be interesting watch. Because if England manage to win the World Cup,
he's won trophies with 5 different teams. And if you go down to the under-19s, again, this comes back to the coaching thing where he did his coaching badges. He didn't just get a job straight away. He had to go and work. He won the under-19s title with 2 different teams. He won it with Mainz and was it Stuttgart? No, I think it was Stuttgart and somebody else. But he won the under-19s twice, under-19s title twice with 2 different teams. And then he got a gig off of the back of that. Then he won with Dortmund. Then he won with PSG. He's won with Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's won with Bayern Munich. And this is the thing, this guy's won so many cups. I think he's won 11 cups, bro. He's won some of the biggest as well.
Yeah, he's definitely delivered.
Champions League against Man City. How can he get over the line? You see that City team? It was stacked.
Dortmund, PSG, Chelsea, Bayern Munich. He's won trophies with, like, in regards to mains. In regards to main trophies and main teams. But this is Osberg and mains are the 2. Go on.
It comes back to people dismissing serial winners. For absolute fucking losers. Go and manage somewhere else. Work your way up the system. Instead, Arteta, gets the job at Arsenal. Why? Because he's super duper Mick and he rubbed bald head. Like, pause. And I put the cons out. On that basis, we should have gone and got Steve Bold because he sat next to Wenger for 7 years. He only sat next to Pep for 4. That's what I'm saying. I ain't seen Steve Bold getting fast tracked. Oh, sorry, that's because he's tall. He talks a bit different. He's Steve Bold. He's not super duper Mick. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is why, English football, and I've been saying it for the longest, English football is buried. And that Premier League is finished. It is the worst league in the world, and it's got the best marketing.
The marketing's elite. It's the PR, the Premier League, like whoever packages the Premier League and like promotes it, absolutely A1. You know what I'm saying? The graphics, the way they can create storylines. It's like WWE, the Big Six. Like, it's the whole Big Six thing like that. The creation of that is fire.
The Great Escape. Who stays up on the last day? Like, fuck off, man. This ain't Disney.
They got Yeah, they got the right pundits, you know what I'm saying? The right commentators to hype you up. Oh, it's sold. This is very well, extremely well marketed. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's actually a good question. Did Super Duper Mick even do his badges? I think he did.
Presume he did.
I think he did. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know if he did his pro one, but he definitely did. I definitely did some of them. I'm not sure if he did them all though. Yeah, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Listen, bless up to everyone who's locked in. Big up to Zane, Company, and Seska looking decent managers. However, will they ever become top level managers? It's yet to be seen. I think Seska's potential. This is what I like about Seska. I've watched a couple of FC Como games. The first game bored me to sleep. 0-0, one of the worst games of football you'll ever watch. But against Napoli the other day, they actually played really well. Yeah, they played really well. And then Napoli done them at the end, scored a couple of goals at the end. But that game was 1-1. Yeah. And they're playing some good football, man. Yeah, but
also,
again,
he's
he
doing
took
his
a job in a
apprenticeship.
lower division.
Yes,
yeah, got him
that's
promoted.
what you should do. Yeah,
and it's
that's what you should do.
Why didn't Real Madrid? Oh, sorry, not Real Madrid. Why didn't Barcelona want Cesc? Why? Because he ain't ready yet. Yeah, but he's played for
your work. You gotta do the graft. You can't just jump in. Like you gotta do your graft. You gotta work your way up. Like in a company, you would work your way up. You would start somewhere at the bottom tier, and then you build yourself up until you become head honcho. So props to Cesc for that as well. And even company, like he was at Burnley, and then Bayern Munich said, "All right, come and get him." Cool. Now we'll see how he does at Bayern. It may go well, it may not, but he's actually done some work beforehand. But
yeah, facts. And La Liga is the best league if you're a true football fan. Prem is entertaining, I can't lie. But it isn't the best. But it's not even entertaining. Yeah, let me say one thing, because I want to wrap up and we're going to redirect to rants. But I'll get your reply on it first. But real talk here, whenever I watch La Liga and there's a VAR decision, 9 times out of 10 it's done like that. Yeah, they ain't got goal line technology out here, but they do have automated offside thing, yeah? Right, but I see one the other day, Lo Celso got sent off for Betis, yeah? Straight red. Yeah, it was a straight red. Yeah, and he got pushed. He went off balance when he was going in for a tackle, as he got pushed and his studs went up. Yeah, clipped him. So in the Premier League, that would have been a red card. They red carded him in Spain. VAR intercepted. The guy within 20 seconds jogged over to the TV. Yeah, changed it to a yellow card. Yeah, just like that. In the Premier League, that would have been all big drama. 4 minutes. Oh my God, what's going on here? Yeah, it's like offsides. Is he offside? Isn't he offside? Now, oh my God. Yeah, they make everything dramatic. And that is done by design to get more people watching it. Oh my God, look at all the drama. Now, off of the back of that, you'll get stories coming out. Oh my God, VAR decision, they were robbed. Yeah. Oh my God, this is how many points have been robbed from teams on wrong VAR decisions. Howard Webb sitting in studios with, we're hearing the audio, lads. We're hearing the audio. Here we go. 3 weeks later.
Sell it, man. It's like wrestling. I'm telling you, they sell it.
They don't do all this shit over here, man. They just play proper football. This is why this lot clean up in Europe every time. Yeah, no, real talk here. Champions League, Champions League, Europa League, Euros, and World Cups. The last 27 finals Spanish teams have got to. They've won them all.
That's crazy. That's
every single fucking one of them. That's mad, isn't it? But Real Madrid have not lost the Champions League final since 1981. I think that was against Fergie. No, it wasn't a Champions League final. I'm lying. It was against Liverpool. It was 80, maybe 1980, 81 against Liverpool. Every final. I think they've been to about 8 since, or 9 since. They've won every Champions League final they've won. Yeah, how is that even possible? Why? Because they've got fucking mentality. In England, they've got mentality. Yeah, they ain't been the best in that tournament every time they got to the final. They keep fucking winning it, though.
You still get it. And they carry on, man, because it stopped City from winning it, so I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Hala Madrid. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, come on. No, listen, bless up, lads, for coming on. Big up to everyone locked in as well. I'm going live with rants in about half an hour. The show he's doing now started a little bit later, so we've nudged it back. But we're going to redirect to the one he's on now. Let me just double check I've done that. But yeah, Northside, bless, bro. And both of these guys are close to 13K as well, yeah? Like, both of them, less than 200 away for Flawless and less than 100 away for Northside. So if you ain't sub, get sub and links in the title. Saeed obviously didn't get home in time, hence why he ain't here, guys. But what you got coming up, Northside? Pause.
Today, I think I'll be cooking babs. So today,
we will be there. Jigglypuff.
Yeah, we'll be.
What time's that?
Well, I'm on with Hussam. Big up to Hussam. I'm on with his So I'm going to be setting it up probably around 5, I'd say. Probably about 5.
5 p.m. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I might have to watch
Works
that
for
on
me.
playback because it is actually
Yeah,
really
I'ma
sunny
watch
here.
I'm
So
a
going
catch.
out.
Yeah, Faz gonna. I hear that. I'm gonna catch that 100%. 5 p.m. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
You know what I mean? We can't let these offenses go unanswered. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
So,
Because he's saying Super Duper Miss gonna do it. You're undefeated, 1 point off the top, 2 wins out of 2 in the champ. No, wait, 2 winning the draw in the Champions League. I'm guessing that's what he's saying, that you can win the league and the Champions League is close. First.
He prefers not to speak. And what you got coming up, bro? What you got coming up, Flawless?
Yeah,
make sure
big
you
up
check
for
out
having
the
me.
show they
Yeah,
did
they're gonna-
together yesterday as well, by the way. Go back and check that out.
Yes, definitely do, people. Cause I've been doing the Sarcasm City TV special second wave editions, where it's just the second wave of content creators, all the up and coming goats. Their backstories. And Northside was on there yesterday. It's like, I think it was 2.5 hours long, something like that, 3 hours long. And we just did Northside give the backstory on his whole journey, people. So from 0 subscribers all the way up until now. Big up to my guy Eli as
Always
well.
Eli,
Like, he
man,
won't be
come
there
on.
in the chat as well. Shout out, yeah, Eli, my done. So yeah, Northside. And then I did a previous one 5 to 6 months ago. Gunnar was kind enough to jump on. He did one as well. There's a playlist for that on the channel. Rance has done one also, plus a lot of your main favorite content creators, people. So check them out. So yeah, today 6 p.m. I'm live. I'm doing the last one. I got Daps on from Never a Foul. So he'll be telling his story in regards to his whole journey and outside of football teams and managers and results. That's what it isn't about, giving people their flowers. So yeah, tune in, Sarcasm City TV, 6 p.m.
Yeah, bless. Big up Louis Garcia as well. Yeah, do you know what's crazy? Yeah? Do you know who the manager was when they beat Real Madrid in the final? In the UEFA Cup final. Or it was Cup Winners' Cup final, actually, I think. Ferguson.
And people want to compare that to this. All right. Well, Fergie had 6 years. Yeah, because he had credit in the bank. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. He went out of Aberdeen's 4 titles they've ever won. He won 3 of them.
On 3 of them. The record still stands to this day. No one's won a Scottish League title since outside of Rangers and Celtics since Aberdeen. In 4 hours of bond. You're talking
83.
What are we talking about?
84, I think, yeah.
Early 80s.
Oh, yeah, go and have a look at his record at Aberdeen for trophies, bro. It's a fucking joke. He was just cleaning up, bruv. Literally. They called him the cloth, bruv. He was cleaning up everything. Do you know what I mean? All right, big up to everyone locked in, man. I'm going to be live with Rants in about 20, but we're going to redirect to Rants and Monts. Then he's redirected straight to that, but it'll be on his channel. Yeah. So we're not doing it tomorrow. But bless up. So also bless up Flawless. Bless up you guys in the chat. Big up to everyone liked, shared, commented, watching on playback, donated, all that good stuff. We're out. Cronky out.
Love.